Mr. President, two questions. My first one is on something that I know that you embody in a very big way, and that is being a force of social change, for social change through information communication technology, and more specifically on your vision on going from analog to digital in the next 5 years. Tell us how you propose to do this, how this will change people's lives on the ground, and what this means in terms of sustainable development for the Dominican Republic.
Well, I think the question is that, how can you design and implement a plan for sustainable development in different areas? It has to be economic growth, it has to be social well-being, environmentally friendly, promoting science, technology, and innovation. It's putting all this together. And then, of course, you need to have specific initiatives for ICT development as part of your broad general economic growth and sustainable development. So we begin first with e-government, for example, as part of it. Then we'll have e-learning at the school levels. And we have technological community centers nationwide. So people that will not have access to information technology through these centers, they will be able to become they will be able to have digital literacy, having access to this type of centers. And of course, in schools, we have computer labs at all public schools nationwide. So I would say through different initiatives in the healthcare, education, e-government, e-learning, we put all this together, and then I think there will be a digital culture in the Dominican Republic. The next step would be to put local content. We have to develop local content. It's not just being a passive recipient of information, but you also have to create your own information related to local events, related to local problems. And of course, that also has to do with education. You have to train people to do that, to use the technology, but also to elaborate local content.
Mr. President, on relations with Haiti and the issue of climate change, I know that you've just recently come back from Haiti, attending ceremonial inaugurations of the newly elected president, Michel Mateli, and I would like to stress that even that alone raises some profound information on the relationship between the two countries. However, strenuous issues still continue to exist, whether it's trade, whether it's migration, whether it's repatriation, sanitation for Haiti, etc. As president of a neighboring country, what should be done to finally allow Haitians to really have pillars in their social livelihood? What should be done also in terms of migration, in terms of climate change mitigation, and of course, overall sustainability? And what is the Dominican Republic doing to help the Haitian people?
Well, even before the earthquake, Haiti was going through a very difficult situation in terms of economic growth, in terms of social well-being for the population, and the problems of climate change and migration, massive illegal migration into the Dominican Republic. I think the first way to approach this is by creating a binational commission to tackle with the different issues, that are of mutual interest to both countries. And this we're doing at this moment, and we did it before with President Preval's administration, is getting government officials from both sides together to look at the different issues that are of mutual interest, and then from there have a plan of action. What can the Dominican Republic do in order to help Haiti? Well, I think that the Dominican Republic has to be part of an international effort. The international community would have to deliver on its pledge to help Haiti in its recovery process. For 2 years, there has been a pledge of over $5.2 billion US. We hope that with the new administration, this can be delivered. Haiti needs these resources. To begin with two key things. First is removing the rubble from Port-au-Prince. Secondly is to start building homes on a massive scale. We have over 1 million homeless people living in Port-au-Prince. So you need to tackle these two issues to begin with, removing the rubble and building homes. They don't have the resources to do that. So there is the natural help coming from abroad, and we're expecting this to happen. And I think the international community has reiterated its promise to follow up on these issues. Other thing has to do with food security. Haiti is a country with an agricultural tradition. This has to be enhanced now. Secondly, Haiti has a potential for tourist development, so we can work on that. Thirdly, I would say there is a need to decentralize the country. Everything is too focused in Port-au-Prince, the capital. So there needs to have new poles of development, and the Haitian authorities are very much into that. So Dominican Republic can help in many ways. At this moment, we're building a university in the northern part of Haiti. This is a gift from the Dominican people to Haiti. We think that building this university brings hope where there has been some sort of despair and anxiety. So we do think that through education, Dominican Republic can really help Haiti recover and become a modern and developed nation.
I have to ask you just as a follow-up. You have spoken with U.S. President Barack Obama on energy security, and that, of course, really much taps into sustainable development for the global community as a whole. Can you tell us on some of the initiatives currently in place, what you're working on with various, multi-stakeholders?
Well, in the Dominican Republic, we are working at this moment with renewable energy. In a couple of months, we'll be inaugurating our first 50 megawatt plant on wind energy. And for the next 12 months, another 100 megawatts on wind energy. So in a very short time, we'll have 150 megawatts power generating through wind. All right, so this is a pioneering initiative in the Dominican Republic. Another thing is making a shift within the type of fuel that we're using in the Dominican Republic in order to generate our power plants, but also for transportation. And it's moving away from fuel oil and diesel and more into natural gas, which is more environmentally friendly. So we're taking many initiatives, many programs in order to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and to lower our emissions of carbon dioxide.
It sounds great.